morning, John. This video comes in 3 parts, and I know what you're thinking. 3 parts isn't very many parts, Hank. And this video isn't very long. Well, I'm sorry. I really am. Part 1. I just finished 13 Little Blue Envelopes. If you would like to be entertained while also being educated, and also subconsciously prodded into going to Europe as soon as humanly possible, this is the book for you. I actually went and looked at plane tickets about halfway through. Very well done. If you have not bought it yet, buy it, so that you can participate in the Blurbing Book Club as soon as possible. I'll let you know what the next Blurbing Book Club is before we wrap up this Blurbing Book Club book, so that you can get it in hand and be ready to read it for those 2 weeks next. Woo! For those of you who are saying you need an extension because it takes a little bit of time for Amazon to get the book to your house, this'll go fast. Don't worry, just go get it and you'll be fine. Part 2 is the part where I talk about how I've kind of been spying on you and also stealing your money. You may not know this, but I decided to put an affiliate link in the Amazon link in the sidebar so that we'd make 25 cents every time somebody bought a copy of 13 Little Blue Envelopes. The cool thing is that we not only get to see how much money we make, which has been like $10, it's been amazing, but we also get to see what people are buying. And so now you see, because you've been giving me 20 cents for every book you buy at Amazon.com, and I've kind of been checking up on what you guys are buying on Amazon.com. But it's been very interesting! Nerdfighters have some interesting buying habits. Well, when I say interesting, I mean nerdy. For example, somebody bought a copy of Elsewhere by Will Shetterly, which is one of my all-time favorite books, a story about a young nerd who gets taken in by a no-armed woman who runs a bookshop, and also a bunch of elves. Nerdfighters! Somebody bought the entire original Star Wars series, which is something that honestly we should all own. Nerdfighters! Other titles include Nerds, Who They Are and Why We Need Them. Nerdfighters! Probability and Statistics for Engineering and the Sciences. Nerdfighter! Solar Energy Projects for the Evil Genius, Eco Geek Nerdfighters, The Gifted Kid's Survival Guide, Nerdfighters, and of course Fraggle Rock, the Fraggle Rocket Edition DVD set, Nerdfighters. You people, when you're shopping at Amazon, you do not forget to be awesome. Part 3. Valentine's Day. I didn't really expect to get any Valentines this year, except maybe from Catherine, but I did. The Boston Awesome Nerdfighters at the Boston area Nerdfighter Gathering, also called BANG, made me a bunch of Valentines. I want to share some of them with you. They made John some too, and they included postage so that I could send them to him, which I will do shortly, and I have not done yet, I'm sorry. This one is from Helen Hunt, but on the back it says actually it's from Mizu Maizumitsu, who has been a Nerdfighter from the very beginning. Have an evil lady baby Valentine's Day. There's Queen Ranavalona, Rapido Andriana, pointing me over, blah, blah, blah. This one just says, Hank, love Angela Meanie. It's spelled Minnie, but it's pronounced Meanie, okay? I love you from Boston. Party blow solos! This may be one of my personal favorites. Place head here. Putting your head on stuff is a little bit of a turnaround in the putting stuff on your head thing, but it works just the same. This one's shaped like Nerdfighter fingers and references the Valentine joke from Ashley. Nerdfighters! And this one says, I am truly outrageous! And it says, Hug Sarah, and it says, V-Day 1987. I don't understand why it's 1987. Why is it V-Day 1987, Sarah? Okay. Thank you, Boston area Nerdfighters. I will treasure them forever. And I made a Valentine for Catherine that I kind of want to share, just in case there are any Jane Austen Nerdfighters out there. That's all for now. Don't forget to be awesome.